absolutely must mention the awesome Arcanum. To this day, I still consider it to be Fallout 3 in the way I consider the movie Evolution to be Ghostbusters 3 and BioShock to be System Shock 3. What's up with all these threes? Have you guys played Arcanum?
I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Fallout 3-ish?
Well, I mean, it's made by the same developers, but I think, and then it's a new IP with like Steam. It was the start of the whole steampunk.
It was the
thing. Dwarves with guns. That's like actually how they try to sell us on the cover. It's like at CW they actually said like,
actually much
dude, you
more
can put
than that.
dwarves with guns on your cover. That's like one of the ways they're trying to sell us on the cover at the time.
Wow.
Blizzard is such biters.
Anyway, for me, Fallout was my first experience with a PC RPG. My previous RPG experiences were largely in the Super NES era, Breath of Fire 2 being my personal favorite, and Mystic Quest being my first RPG. Say what you will about that game. I borrowed my friend's copy of Fallout, thinking the post-apocalyptic setting was completely at odds with what a few years of console RPGs had taught me. Little did I know that Fallout would completely change my view of what an RPG could be in general, as opposed to just setting and story. Never before had I played a game with the open nature of Fallout. At first it confused me, and I restarted the game several times thinking I had missed something. Before long, the reality of the situation set in. The world didn't exist for me as in other RPGs. I existed in the world instead. This in itself was a massive revelation. Never before had I played a game with such an open nature. I was free to do as I pleased, and I liked it. He was drunk with the power.
Or drink. Because you could do that too.
My fascination with the game didn't just end there, however. It was only after I had slaughtered an entire pound, R.I.P. MacGyver, that the other revelation reared its head. For the first time, my actions had an actual consequence. Those people I killed would not come back to life magically, which was a shock when I left the town and re-entered expecting them to respawn. These consequences subsequently and fundamentally changed the way I would play the rest of the game, making me carefully choose my actions, something no console RPG ever thought to do. Except, of course, Suikoden. Would you like some tea? Have some tea. Oh, not if it's bitter. Not if it's bitter. Okay, fine. For me, Fallout would be the RPG that I would judge all future RPGs by. While the console RPGs stagnated with the same battle systems, linear stories, and pretty graphics, Fallout and its sequels would provide me with strategic battles and completely open gameplay. I was no longer playing the role of some spiky-haired hero. I was playing my role in whatever goddamn way I wanted.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Awesome, dude.
I like the whole consequences for violence thing. I mean, how many serial killers were we just saved from? Oh God, people don't.
If I stuff her in my fridge, she doesn't come back.
She doesn't respond.
Oh my God.
The respawn meter should have timed out by now.
Well, that actually reminded me that